Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, hope you're doing well, and in this video, let's give a summary and breakdown of issue 2 of the Sister Imperator comic series. Alright, so issue 2 of Sister Imperator takes us even deeper into her origin story, and this time things get way more personal, more emotional, and more violent. We open in Eastern Europe 1960, somewhere out in the countryside where Sister is working on a traveling circus, the same one from the end of issue 1. She's still young here, strong-willed, but stuck doing grunt work, cleaning up after the animals and such. You can tell right away she's not the kind of person who's content playing second fiddle to anyone, not even a lion. As suddenly, a young man appears. He's one of Marika's brothers, and while he's never named, it's obvious throughout the rest of the issue that this is a young version of Papa Nil. Back from his travels, there's a little teasing, a little banter, but underneath it, we get a sense that this is the start of the eventual romance between these two. That's when her friend Marika quietly warns her there's a man who's been coming to the shows, watching Sister a little too closely. And it's not just any random guy, it could be someone connected to her stepfather. Yeah, that monster we heard about back in issue 1, the man who killed her father and her sisters. You can feel the tension start to climb. Despite the threat hanging over her head, though, Sister throws herself into circus life. She even tries out a dangerous new act, the human cannonball. At first, it's a disaster. The actual cannonball performer freezes in fear. He panics and faceplants in front of the entire audience. After the wreck, Sister is asked, "Why don't you give it a shot?" At first, she's terrified, but then comes the big moment of her inner strength. She soars through the air like a firework and absolutely nails it. The crowd goes wild. It's a turning point for her. She realizes that maybe she can do impossible things after all. We flash forward 3 months. Sister Imperator has become a full-on star of the circus, proudly called the Cannonball Girl. She talks with Nil about what it feels like flying through the air, how she channels all her fear, all her rage, and transforms it into something beautiful. For the first time, she's found something that gives her real power. But happiness never lasts long in her world. That night, a mysterious figure sneaks onto the circus grounds and sets fire to the entire place. The big top goes up in flames, chaos erupts, animals screaming, people panicking, and in the middle of it all, Sister tries desperately to save what she can. In the wreckage, she finds a cross with the word manifest on it, a clue left behind, and she immediately knows this wasn't an accident. It was him. Her stepfather had found her again. During the fire, Nils and Marika's father ended up dying. Heartbroken but determined, Sister leaves the smoldering ruins behind. She convinced Nil to come with her back home to America. We see her and Nil begin to settle down until one day he comes back not just with tickets to attend a concert of the best band in the world, according to them, but also a flyer for the Manifest Church, the church ran by her stepfather and the church behind the tragedy at the circus. We cut to a confrontation with her and Nil. She tries to break things off with him, pushing him away to protect him, but you can tell it hurts them both. She doesn't tell him the full truth, that she's carrying the guilt of her murdered sisters as well as his father, and that she can't rest until she gets revenge. Determined, Sister follows her stepfather's trail to the Manifest Church. There she finds out that she has a new sister. She realizes she has to act now, before history repeats itself. Inside the church, the stepfather's accomplice brings in a young woman, and their true cruelty comes out. The accomplice tries to abuse the new young woman. Sister picks up a heavy umbrella, and without a second hesitation, she strikes. The panels go bright blood red, the umbrella handle cracks down, and the abuser falls. As the man lies broken on the church floor, Sister tells the young girl, "You don't have to ask. Do whatever you want." And now we have officially started Sister's Revenge Tour. Alright, so with this issue, even though it does answer some questions, It still leaves plenty of answers to discover in the upcoming issues 3 and 4. With the confirmation of her and Neil meeting at the circus, combined with the eventual fallout and separation between the two later in the issue, it seems plausible that Sister and Neil, during the events of the video for Dance Macabre, were more than likely rekindling their romance after years of separation. The issue ending with Sister on her revenge-fueled journey means that I can't wait to see what happens in issues 3 and 4. But now let me know what you thought of this issue down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all of our upcoming videos. For more on Ghost, take a look at the rest of the channel, because if you have Ghost, you have everything.